2. One, 2. Okay, 2. So I'm talking into the other mic today. Interesting. Everybody's saying 2. I don't think... Some people are saying 1. But I think they just don't want to hear my beautiful voice. Which, I gotta tell you, you're missing out. Okay, let me see what's happening in the game. Should I go c3 maybe? Kick this knight away. My position is probably pretty good. How come I never beat Garry in Title Tuesday? Ouch. Ouch. That hurts. Let me see. Bishop d6, is that really possible? Yeah, I don't want to calculate, so I'm just gonna bring my knights to beautiful squares. And I'm gonna grab a pawn. Bishop b6, I can take, then bishop b3. And if bishop c4, dc4, bishop b6, well, I didn't see that. Can I take this? Queen d7, that is sort of a weird move. Or is balding David? I don't know. I don't know where he is. He's just probably just being bald somewhere. Meanwhile, my position is not great. Trying to turn up the volume, but should I go BC? Let me go for the endgame. I think I'm not worse. The pawns are really ugly, but there are many of them. So eliminating all of my potential passed pawns, if I can get this pawn, it's going to take some time for him. So that is kind of my hope. Maybe he wants to go here. Yeah, it's a good plan. I guess I'm just trying to get to c6 really. But I think objectively I'm not... Oh, that's a good move. So I can never trade rooks, I believe. I just gotta bring the rook around then. Rook h5. Now I'm probably worse. Or I'm almost certainly worse. Trying to get in somewhere. Yeah, I know the mic is fucked. Don't worry. I understand it. When everybody points out the same thing. Må kutte håret snart. Dude, that is not a good Google Translate right there. Rook a6. But now he's just crippling his own rook. That cannot be a wise idea. Now I'm winning this. My position was so dubious earlier that he's still sort of fine here, which is pretty sick. But I think... Oh, I didn't say this move. Damn it. Oh, that's a bummer. Check, just to confuse him. Another check. Not to confuse him, but because I think it's a good move. Oh, look at this maneuver. This is nice. Check. Rook d4, and then we bring the rook around. Now the win is actually trivial. Just push the pawn, and my king will take care of the rest. c4. Now my rook is active and his is passive. Okay, let's go here. Let's not get the king boxed in. Now he cannot defend the pawn. Go here. And a little trick. Oh, actually I was going to go king f7, king f6, that still wins. But because my king is so close to... sorry, my rook is so close to his, that didn't actually work. Yeah, this is an unrated stream. Otherwise I'd lose too much rating. Check. Is he playing till mate? I guess he might as well. No, he lost some time instead. I think that was probably not the... What about now? Still muted? We fixed? We actually fixed. I'm really not comfortable speaking this way. Feels weird. I'm giving a check just to make sure his king stays in the center. Oh, that I did not expect. Okay. Yeah, I probably have to focus a little bit. White queen b4, but then rook c5. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Yeah, rook c5, then I was hoping for this, but it's all a bit dubious. I was hoping for d7 earlier, because then I'd take, and then I get the e7 square for my knight, and then I'd, I think, pretty quickly unravel my pieces. Wait a sec. Knight c4, I think this I can take. Rook c8 and then rook d8. Can I get a profile picture already? Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that will increase my streamer rating. This game is like, this sort of chess is not the chess I should be playing against this guy at all. My opponent is really, what? That seems like a complete bluff to me. Okay, I'll take the knight and then I'll think. I can see some point like check, and I can see his idea. Oh, I was about to blunder really badly there. Yeah, I'll take with the knight, but I don't love it. Yeah, check is a good move. Probably a3. Bishop f4 doesn't look right, really. Let's go here. Now queen back, we force a queen trade, and that should more or less do it. Actually, he could still have fought on with b3 in some different formats. I'm sure he plays g6. Huh? Thought most Azeri players would, they play g6. No, yeah, no generalizations, of course, based on nationality. We'd never do that on this stream. What is it people do here? Queen d3 maybe? I feel like I've had this as... as black in some game recently, or fairly recently. The idea is to meet this with knight b5. Oh, so this makes a lot of sense. Can I go like knight a2 and then a5? Nah, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, let's go rook d1. Really don't know what my plan is here. e5 now. I'm allowing. Really not feeling it right now. Howdy from Colorado. My volume is fine, I'm just too far away. Yeah, whatever. We'll try and fix it after this game, during the break. Meanwhile, in this game, I'm just worse with white, but you know, things could of course turn around. preparing knight g4, I think. What should I do about that? I go knight b1 maybe. Yeah, maybe I'll just go knight f1. But I don't like this one bit. Knight f6. Just have a poor position without a lot of counterplay. Okay, I'm gonna just do something to try and confuse him a little bit. Break the trend, as they say. Because the trend was really not in my favor. This, I'm going to take bishop d4, and I have some threats of bishop f6. And 2 bishops. Okay, bishop a6. Bishop c3. Now, I was hoping he would take this. I think he could have taken on a4 and gotten another pawn. But now I have... I'm still worse, but I have a little life for my pieces. So I have a little hope that I may be able to confuse him now. Should I go to a5? Maybe I'll go with the bishop to a5, actually. A little Zwischenzug there. Is that a Zwischenzug? Yeah, I think that's Zwischenzug, before I move the knight. Okay, rook b1, try and fight for the file. Knight h7, yeah, that's a good move. Okay, I think I would want to trade that bishop. That bishop is really strong. If he could have taken on b1 and then f1, then I would have had to give up another pawn. But it would have been pretty risky strategically for him, because my rook would invade on the b file. And here I think I'm gonna give up the h2 pawn and just go for it on the queen side. I think practically speaking I'm alright here. So he goes for the second pawn, but now I am going to win c6 and I am going to win a7. So it becomes a race, in which it seems to me that I'm ahead at the moment. Okay, so I'll move the knight first. Don't know if I need to take, but I will. I could probably just go bishop b4 and then run. Don't see any particular problems with that. You can go h... Oh, this is what I missed. Don't know if he's quite queening the pawn, but I wanna play it somewhat safer. Knight f3. So knight g3, and then I'm safe. But can I win? That's the question. Okay, let's get the pawn to a6 first. Now bishop a5. Is he not losing the knight here? Yeah, he's losing the knight. Bishop e1, that's a trap. That's a trap knight in the corner, where the knight really doesn't like its life. Take a massive dump, so I just took my phone into the bathroom and I flagged him from the bathroom. So there you go. Meanwhile, I'm playing another Norwegian here, Elham. We got a pretty normal exchange Caracan where white is usually a little bit better. And later I wasn't playing well, but I was at least scoring a lot of points. But eventually, you know, the burger came home to roost, in the sense that I was just feeling dead, and I just collapsed at the end. Did I wipe while flagging? Possibly, yes. I can neither confirm nor deny that. Dirty flag for a reason. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. And then, as people may know, I lost some of the last few games, and frankly, I'm still not feeling the energy, and the games so far have been horrible. I've been worse in every single one of them, so I expect to start losing soon. Probably as soon as this game, but hopefully, you know, we'll have some fun while losing. Did I just allow e5? No, I have bishop c4. Oh, yeah. So now this is typical Elham. He's really tricky. So now he's trying to go e5 next. Now that his rooks were connected, he was threatening e5, bishop c4, and then takes. So, inspired by AlphaZero, as you have to say every single time, I am going for the pawn on h6. I need to play TT while making love. Well, I have... Nah, I'm not gonna tell the story. Meanwhile, I don't really know what I'm doing here, but his dark squares are really weak. Does AlphaZero really push h6 that often? Yeah, generally pushing the flank pawns very far if you're not stopped is is a sound strategy. I start the story, then I finish? No, that's not how this works. Meanwhile, I'm not really happy with the way that I'm playing, but I'm still kind of better. I've ever gotten ahead and been thinking about chess positions at the same time? Oh, that one is a definite yes. Did I take a massive dump in the chess bra house? Well, I was there for a long time, so what do you think? Meanwhile, in this game, I think I'll bail out by trading queens and then... See more football TikToks of me than chess TikToks? It seems a bit surprising. Why are you watching TikTok at all? Stay in school. So LM is a tricky player. Let's see if he can get out of this one. I want to keep... Probably has to go here. 95. Yeah, but now my king is entering. 97 is the only chance. Which he finds. I think I'll just go here and enter with the king. Oh, I didn't... What am I doing? I didn't see that this was hanging. I just saw that the f2 was hanging. Now I don't have my majority anymore. And without a majority, it's hard to get stuff done here. I shouldn't say shit done with the stories that I've been telling. That's why I didn't. I check. Now my king is pretty active. I think I can enter this pawn ending pretty safely. Now this is Zugzwang. My king is entering further. And this should be all but over. This is a tricky try though. King b6. The king will be somewhat caught. Okay, I think I'll just take on b4. And then this. Still a little bit tricky. Takes this pawn, but now I think it's a pretty automatic win. Since g5 and then g6. Yeah, g6 and now one of the pawns will queen. Let's... he's really strong as white, so won't be easy in this one. Oh, he's... Yeah, this is true. He's playing these setups, which I don't really enjoy playing against that much. Now he goes c5. This is annoying. Like, I'm making random moves, and he apparently knows the line. I played him recently on the Chess Press channel. Yeah, that is true. This will probably be a pretty boring position. I think I'll trade on c3, then go knight e4, and then go for e5. But then after that, the position is going to be pretty plain. Now I'm just trying to, trying to change it up a little bit by playing like this, but I don't love it. I mean, I can take on c5, but I don't love the resulting positions. Bishop g5, sorry, bishop f5, bishop d3, queen g5, castles. Don't think I have anything there. I think I probably just have to take the pawn. But yeah, I believe white is somewhat better here. But at least the position is a little bit imbalanced now. So the potential for outplaying my opponent exists. Now, bishop f5, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably just worse. Forsen can beat me easily. Well, it's the one and only Forsen. Can you go f3? Queen h4? No, that doesn't work. I mean, by his time expenditure, I know he's looking at it, but I don't think it works. I'm your inspiration in chess. Well, thank you. I hope to be your inspiration in life as well, you know? I thought this just didn't work. Really? No. No, 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 no. I don't believe this. I just check and then I take on e3. fe3, fe4, de4. No, this doesn't work. The only problem is after rook f1. It's not so easy to win, maybe. Held the message for a reason, swearing. Allow, we'll post it to chat. Well, we generally always encourage swearing in this chat, so I'll probably allow it. Can I go? Yeah, rook d8. He still goes queen e2, and I have to trade. Knight c3. No, knight c3, queen c3, and then rook e1. Doesn't actually work. So maybe I have nothing too exciting here. Do I want to keep that bishop alive? I'm not so sure. Oh, maybe you could have taken and then bishop e2. Okay, whatever, I need to play. This is mainly to make him use a few extra seconds before we arrive at more or less the same position. Yeah, queen f2. Should probably keep the queens on the board. h5, stopping him from clamping down here on the king side. And yeah, with his weak king, I obviously keep the queens on the board. I had dual threats of both opening up with a5 and attacking the pawn on g3. And he couldn't really prevent both. So now his main problem, for lack of better phrasing, is that he's losing on all sides of the board. I think bishop e6 should be fine. Queen coming in. Bishop as well. And king d2, rook a2. Yu Yang is still a super tough pairing, but being paired down is a little bit funny. And to generalize a little bit more, all or a lot of the Chinese players are playing the Petrov. So it's not a surprise to see that from him. What's the people don't really play this line anymore. It's black, so it's been a long time since I looked at it as well. Sup, goat. I slept with my brother-in-law's wife and the family is pissed. Happens to the best of us. I got some nice trolls here, deleted by automod. It's a shame. Now we can go c4. Takes the... I feel like achieving c4 here is probably good for me. Should I go bishop d2? Yeah, why not? I think if b6 I'll take, then put the knight on e5. Do I like sweets? That's a weird question. You should ask should ask Pushin Meow, the mod, if you like sweets. No, like different meaning or anything. Just, yeah. Sweets should you poison me with? Yeah, that is a good question. Huh. He's not playing b6 yet, was a little bit confusing to me. But I guess I will go for this. Should go knight e1. Queen e1, there's knight b3. Bishop e1, then my bishop cannot go to f4. All the moves have some little drawbacks. Thinking maybe rerouting the knight like this. And now I allowed b5, but is it any good? Wait a sec. Queen f3, bishop b1. Take on a5, d6, or d6 immediately, maybe? It's really complicated. I can go d6 immediately there. Yeah, that looks interesting. Let's go for that. Oh, then... No, it's not so clear. My knight on e1 is looking extremely silly. That's making me a little less optimistic than I'd probably normally be here. Knight c4, bishop c4, and bc4, then bishop a5. At the very least, I have a lot of tricks. Got some hard-hitting questions in chat, but I'm not going to read all of them. Okay, now we have to take. Then rook e2. Like, positionally, I'm doing pretty poorly, but I'm hoping for dynamics here. Okay, d7. How exactly is he defending against rook e8? I wonder. Oh, this is the point. But still, queen a8 is a threat. My bishop is really snug enough. One, covering the king. I like that. And it could potentially go to c4, but it means that, unlike him, I'm never getting back rank checkmated here. c3, really? So bishop... Okay, queen d5, I'll try. Yeah, bishop g6, but now queen d6 wins on the spot. He was worried about bishop c4 stuff, but This one just decides it. Yeah, this is game over. He's not only, like, he's just getting mated. That is his problem. Or that's one of the problems. You know, I wasn't drunk. So I take serious offense to that. I'm doing this. I think this is the first time I do this in my life. But I remember back in the days when I was young, I used to watch Lunara's tournaments. And there were all these short draws. And I remember like thinking, because all these top players are making short draws, then that's probably it's a cool thing to do. So like, even I was offering short draws as well. So this is a case of me seeing people like Hikaru, people like Wesley, making this forced draw in the Berlin a lot of times. And I want to be cool like them, you know? I want to do it for once. For once, I want to make this Berlin repetition as well, to be like the others. And I promise as White, I'll never ever do it again. This is the one time. Usually when I want to draw, I play some Rookie 1 Berlins instead of this. Am I scared? Yeah, of course I'm scared. I was scared, and I made up this bullshit speech instead of just admitting my, you know, my shortcomings, my uncertainties. Did I lose Streamer Yellow? No. Oh, there we go. Finally. Thank you. 40 seconds. This is like the, this is like, the World Blitz against Kovalyov in the first round. Gonna have to play pretty fast in this one. It's a bit annoying. Alvarez is pretty fast. I could certainly have used the time against him. Don't know why I'm going h6, but here, like, often White goes d4, I think. Well, knight h2, then I have to go for... Then I have to go for d5, d4. Potentially want this. Time lost is a piece of life gone. Yeah. Some deep shit there, buddy. Oh, he's actually provoking c4. Will I take the bait? I usually take the bait when it comes to chat, so why not take the bait here as well? So I am under some pressure here, but my long-term prospects are pretty good. Actually, I think I'll trade here first. Go e4. It's maybe simplifying the game a little bit too much, but feel like this is a practical choice. So takes, 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 and then dc3 at the end, and I'm fine. Rook b1 now. Knight d4 possible? Bishop b2. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, let's be safe. Knight e5. Should play a little bit faster. Ah, I didn't see that move. Now I'm actually worse. Lack of time is coming back to bite me a little bit. Oh, I think that may have been a poor move. He's gonna pin me, but don't think that's decisive. Now I got f6 next. And I should be able to survive. Now I'm just gonna wait. I think I can go for bishop c5, yeah. Bishop d4. After the trade, I should be drawing pretty comfortably. Just keep the king. And f7. He has no inroads. And here, just trade everything. g6. Okay. I'm almost certain that I was better, but against Duda, pretty tough opponent right there. Now, is he gonna go for the King's Indian? Wowza. Or maybe the Grunfelds. Ah, the Grunfelds. Didn't really have an idea of what line I was going to play here, though. Okay, let me go for the classical bishop e3. Why did I go 2 knight f3? I wasn't even thinking. Some people are having a lot of fun spamming. But then again, why wouldn't they? Spamming is fun. Oh yeah, this is a line where you can actually allow white to take with the bishop, not... Yeah, this is a line people have been playing, I think. This is some kind of fairly forced draw, if I remember correctly. Get some mods. Go to a different channel if you want mods. Maybe you are not supposed to go h4 immediately there. I prefer anarchy. I most certainly do. I think you're supposed to, in a different line at least, go bishop g5 here. Because there aren't a lot of good squares for the rooks. Go bishop b5, no? Yeah, he doesn't want the old alpha 0, h5, h6, which is understandable. But the pawn is not... It's not great on h6 either. It could be a target there. Oh, so then he wants rook a5. Okay, that makes sense. But anyway, after rook d5, I was intending to put the bishop on c4. So I'm not too unhappy about that. Should I do now? Should I castle or king e2? I'm not sure I love my position here. Actually, I probably should castle. Yeah, my king could be pretty unsafe in the center, I think. b6 is a bit surprising to me. Well, he's allowing bishop e6, but that's clearly not very good. Maybe I should have gone h5 earlier. It's all kind of hard to figure out this time. Bishop b5. Okay, I'll go bishop d3. But I don't love my position. But as they say, you don't always have to love it, you just have to live with it. Knight d2, bishop a6. Yeah, I don't really like this. I don't even know why I'm playing that move. I'm getting a little bit outplayed by Mr. Duda here. Yeah, night before I was really worried about. Okay, a3. Really worried is a bit too much. I was worried. That's a good move. Preventing me from taking and then... Now his bishop finds a good square. Okay, I have to go here to protect pawn on knight e3. Maybe not that much worse. Knight c3, bishop f3, then... Okay, he trades. But now I'm not sure if he has much. Okay. Don't know what he's doing here. But now I trade. No? I don't? Now I'm pushing. I think this passage should be strong. I'm not sure though. Oh, h5. I have a trick. Bishop h5. But now these pieces are pretty much stalemated. I think this, yeah, this just wins. And then d7. Nope, it doesn't. I missed something. Boy, this is a mess. Okay, now bishop. He was expecting d7, but he's coming for me. But at least we're in position, and that should be good content. He doesn't want any marshals, eh? I'm still gonna play extremely solid. What's the new way people play here? Like h6 and then... Oh, I've had this against him in some offhand blitz game, and he had some quick knight h2 and f4, I think. So I need to be aware of that. Okay, maybe it wasn't him. I don't know. This is just, you know, a slow maneuvering game. So that should, like in general, suit me pretty well. Should I trade or bishop b7? Bishop b7, knight f5. Then knight e5 maybe. Yeah, that actually looks okay. Or maybe it's just gonna take and then f3. Well, he didn't. Threatening knight e4. f4, I can go knight c4. So it goes f3. So if I go c5, yeah, c5 looks fine. Just want to shut this bishop out of the game. Bishop d5, I think I take, and then knight c4. And then I should have some counterplay. Also bishop d5, b4 is an option. And then go take on b2. I kind of like that better actually. Bishop f2. Can't I just break open the center now? I mean, he can go f4 e5, but he's playing without the bishop at the moment. So I feel like the position should be pretty good for me. Is queen c8 clever here? Yeah, so I'm thinking of knight e4. Yeah, knight e4 should just be good. But it's complicated. I think now queen g4. So what he's gonna do. Yeah, so I was thinking that I'd go for some counterplay here, but I'm not so sure. It's maybe turning into the exact kind of position I didn't really want against him. Oh, he's got... Yeah, I got rook e2, then rook d2. Now I have to... Now my queen is out of play, and then... That's pretty dangerous. Still might be fine, though. Okay, takes. Should I go for the rook? No, I have to go bishop c8, I think. Maybe I go for the rook exchange now. This is so complicated. May just be lost. Okay, I think I have to trade the rooks. Oh my fucking god, I just missed this. Yeah, now I'm lost for sure. It's annoying. Escaping all these games and then getting crushed by Buddy. Here, king d8. Okay, let me see. Where's the knockout? Oh, b3? Oh, and then he wants rook d2. Very nice. It's really pretty. Yeah, rook d2 and king e7, bishop c5 is mate. Well done, well done. Really? Yeah, that was a good game. I just got crushed. Nothing more to say.